also I prepared lemonade for you.
Okay.
It is, you can just add sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, nearly. I like, I wasn't sure kama you take sugar.
Okay.
So it is. You just tell me how it tastes.
I'll test it first.
Yeah. So without sugar it's sour. With a little sugar is sweeter. I think you can add. You'll go with it?
Yeah. Really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think I will go with it too.
It's really good for me. How can we reconcile the desire for independence with the need for permission?
Living a passion and purpose-oriented life.
Yes.
So like for the passion satisfies the independence part. So you as an individual just going for what your heart feels right with.
Yes.
So that satisfies the passion part. Now reconciling it with connection with others is now serving others with your passion, which is living a purpose-oriented life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would define my shadow self as the me that made the opposite choice of every good choice that you are a Form 4. You know that you cannot study well when you are pressed. Get out, enda kulu na prefect wa Form 1 akipiga magoti because you're not supposed to be outside. Supposed to stand up, explain to him why umetoka nje, that you broke that rule. If it is hard, you can both go to the teacher. Just don't let hata kama ni prefect. You should stand for yourself. You cannot always be the rabbit. A good man is supposed to be in a place like you are a monster. And then you tame that monster. Because if you don't have that monster in you, you are just a rabbit. You're not a good person. You're just incompetent. Yeah.
Hello, wonderful humans. Welcome to Modern Day Campfire by your host Martin Sambia, where we advocate for mental health through a powerful lens of visual arts and meaningful conversation. This platform is a safe space for expression, reflection, and healing. And today we have a very, very magnificent guest who goes by the name Collins Kulei. And karibu sana Collins.
Asante.
Yeah, you're most
so
welcome.
glad to be here.
I'm so glad to be here too, that you are here too also.
Thank you.
Yeah, and maybe before we start,
Yes.
If you don't mind, maybe you can give a brief introduction of, or how will you best describe yourself to a 3-year-old?
I would best describe myself.
Yeah.
I best describe to myself to a 3-year-old as a software developer, innovator, and artist.
An artist.
And then I would go ahead to define it to them.
To them. So how will you define it to them?
So a software developer, I would tell them, is someone who makes things like websites, like the apps, like the games they use. But now for me, mostly I measure on websites. Yes. And then I'd go on to tell them about innovation. Tell them it's someone who makes, who tries to create new things out of other things that exist. Yeah, it could be new things or new processes in a certain place, maybe in a business. So describe for them maybe like in a school. Yeah. And then I'm also an artist, so I do visual art. I think for a 3-year-old, they would understand that very easily.
Yeah.
Yes, because we are born artists.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. That is that is quite an introduction.
Thank you.
But the words you've been using, you must be talking to a smart 3-year-old. And it's totally okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so for today we are going to try, by the way, when Modern Day Campfire was starting, I had these questions.
Okay.
These are the questions that we used to like share with guests.
Okay.
Until maybe our 40th video. Yeah, then is when I took a break. So it was more of an interview and also the power of storytelling.
Okay.
Yeah, but the way I've observed it, I've noticed still people can still share their story via these questions.
Yes.
So by the end of this conversation, your beliefs, what you believe, your mindset will be out there. People will see how you view the world with these questions, and also they will be able to see how I view the world. And also for them, I believe they'll be reflecting, and they will also know how they view the world.
Thank you.
So yeah, I will start. Yeah. So the first question is, name 3 things you love.
3 things I love.
Yes.
Okay. The first thing I love is I love good food.
You love good food.
Yes.
Are you a good cook?
Very.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a good, not chef level.
Yeah.
But if we go late tonight, I could have
You look a
really
good.
good. And I think the reason why I love good food is you cannot cook good food when you're hungry or when you hate that person. So food carries a form of emotion and personality to it. So whenever I eat at someone's place and they have and I feel the food is good, I know that that is a good person, or the intentions behind that person with the food is
Good.
So food here is an art. It's part of expression, and I love it. Good food. Yeah.
Okay. There is another way of. So stop cooking careless meals to your visitors.
Yeah. Actually,
Just
if you cook food and maybe you hate someone, or you have resentment towards somebody, or just bad emotions, there are those people who are saying, I don't feel like cooking today, and I feel like those are responsible people, because they fear maybe those bad emotions would get into that food. Yeah. So, and also that's why your mom's food, kama inakaa aje, it's always sweet.
always the best.
Mom is always caring.
Yeah. So good food.
Good food.
3 things.
Yes.
Another thing is,
I love nature.
you love nature.
I love nature. I love interacting with nature. And having been brought up in the farm, I interact with that a lot. And nature has a way of bringing us up in good ways, and it also nurtures creativity in you. The combination of things that you can meet in nature, apart from its therapeutic side, yeah, it's good for creativity and for overall growth. So even here in Nairobi, once a while, I just go take a walk in Karura Forest, breathe the air, feel the smell of the humans, and yeah.
And
So it's good. And also, I think nature has a way of taking care of us. For example, there was a research I was reading recently. I love sometimes reading scientific research. So there was a research I was reading recently that kept me thinking. So it was about the smell. Have you ever had smell soil, the humus?
when the rain is about to start.
Or after the first rains, kunakuwa na that beautiful smell that you don't know why, but it is very good. So I was just curious, trying to see why is it therapeutic, why is it so comforting that right now when I feel that smell, it takes me to certain memories in my childhood. Then I stumbled upon that article, and it's a published research. I'll send you the link. So it was about that smell. It's from a certain bacteria in the soil, and it also it has real therapeutic effects on human beings. So like it's an antidepressant.
Okay.
And then I came to think to myself, I've never seen a depressed farmer. Have you ever seen one?
I think
if there are, they are very, they are not so many, but these are people who go through challenges the same as other people.
True.
Farming projects are one of the most stressful projects you can go through. Yeah, you can have, today you have 100 chicken, tomorrow you have 2.
True, exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of patience also.
A lot of patience is
waiting
required.
for
Yes, but it's very hard to find a depressed farmer. Maybe it's occasionally, but once they go to the farm, come back, they feel good, energetic. So But those are just my thoughts. According to that article, I was just able to connect that.
So it is an antidepressant.
Yes.
Mm.
So nature is an antidepressant. I love.
So you love good food, nature, and the third one?
Technology.
Technology.
Yes. And in its entirety. So technology is like the things we create, manual things we create to make our life easier. And I love all of it as it is. So because whenever you're creating something new to make life more easy, you have to look back to other technologies as well. So you never start anything from just scratch. So I'm fascinated by technology. So every time I see like a new thing, a new gadget, a new software coming up, I, I love to just view them, maybe interact with them if I can, and then I also try to create good software or technology for others. Yes.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. For me personally, I love conversations.
Okay.
Yeah, I love conversation. The main reason I love conversation is because, like, it is always a learning experience, you know. Yeah, like interacting with another human, and like a lot happens in conversation in terms of sometimes by just looking at someone, we get to conceptualize things that they're not even real. I will just look at you and I see you with a very nice jacket, a very nice shoes, a very nice trouser, and I will start to aggregate like, oh, this person maybe get 100,000 shillings in a month. You see, yeah, or I will see you in a car, and then I'll have a lot of assumptions. You know, like I will just start to put things in my mind, but not until I have a conversation with you. Or maybe I will just see you with maybe a simple cloth and peer. I'll have a certain perception of you. Maybe you're not doing well in life, you know.
Yes.
But until I have that conversation with you, that is like where a lot of things are unraveled. And I feel like that is where now we meet people at their level, at conversations. So that is why I love conversation. Reason behind being able to meet people at their level, I can do that with conversation. And another thing, it still revolve around human. I love people. Like I love people a lot. Yeah, and yeah, I love people a lot. And being around people, like I do create that balance. I also love my alone time. Yeah, but I do get fulfilled when I am around people, to a point that the working environment that I'll feel very, very comfortable in is where there is a lot of people. Like you see, a lot of people, because I see like with people, it kinda challenges you. Yeah, because I just want you to imagine you maybe in a relationship, in a romantic relationship. It's so easy for you to assume like you might be the best guy that lady has ever have, you know. Yeah, you think you're the most aware person, you know, the most cool, the most funny person. And funny enough, like without putting yourself out there, you might assume that. But when you go out there, like it's always challenging when you find people better than you. Like yeah, beyond wallet, like in terms of personality, people who are better than you in terms of it is always fascinating on my end. And the third thing, what do I love? Do I really love art? I love art, but sidhani kama itafit hapa, not that much. I love art, but not that much. What is the third thing that I love?
It's supposed to be top 3.
It's supposed to, exactly, yeah. Art itakuwa kwa top 10. Top 3, I would say I love my mom. Yeah, I love my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, I love my mom. I guess, do I have a reason? Yeah, I love. Don't beat yourself. Yeah, I love my mom.
Okay. But through food, I love you.
Oh, through food. Yeah.
I did it myself. Probably should watch this.
Yeah.
So that's so fascinating, especially the part about people. So you can safely call you an extrovert.
I think I'm an ambivert.
Ambivert.
Yeah, because the extra part now, tena it's like I would say the fact that I will observe the room first before I dominate it. I feel like now I am an ambivert, because there are rooms that I wouldn't But for extra, no matter, like this room, this room, this room, this room. Yeah, for me, there are rooms that I will just be the chillest guy, you know, and there is those ones that I'll be the MC, you know.
Yes. Actually, as for me, I don't know if I was always an ambivert, I was forced into it by my trade, but I usually love to stay by myself. Okay, I love to stay by myself. I always loved just that personal space to read things, to study things, to draw, maybe to code. But then it came to a position where the things you've created, you have to sell.
Exactly.
Yes. So going to the market, I had to learn now how to talk to clients, and you have to act like an extrovert. Then you see, if you fake it, the person
will know it.
So you have to be
authentic, be yourself.
You have to be able to talk to someone, and then so I would say, for me, it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm selling something, if I am explaining something, if I am teaching something, because I also teach, I'll have to bring that personality with me. And if I'm going back to creation, I'll just lock myself in. I'll put my phone on no disturb, or sometimes I prefer to even do that, right? Because less notifications, less distraction. Yeah, I just put my music and go on to create.
And the world is silent too.
Yeah.
But I feel the same too about myself. I would say if I was to look at artwork, I would say that is where I embraced the introvert in me. I wanted that a long time in artwork. When I look at now the podcast, I would say the ambivert part, because I'm trying to be more of a I'm trying to, I'm always balancing. Like I'll talk when I'm needed to, and I will listen when I'm needed to. And then now for the Modern Day Campfire Collective as the event part, the Modern Day Campfire tribe. There now, there is an extra part of me. There is an L, because you have to be this person who move like over 40 people, you know. So there have to be an extra.
An introvert MC.
That
introverted MC. So you have to be extroverted in that.
Dependent with the environment. Guess it's your turn.
Next one.
Please.
Okay. So the next one says, which is better, to be a big fish in a small pond, or to be a small fish in a big pond?
In a big pond.
Yes.
For me, to be a big fish in a small pond, or a small fish in a big pond. I'll prefer being the small fish in a big pond. Like that is how my environment will always be. In terms of like, I feel like being a small fish in a big pond, there is in terms of exposure, there is a lot of room for learning. There is a lot of room for growing. So this means when you grow and you end up becoming now the big fish, then I move to another pond where now I'm still the small fish in that big pond. So I prefer being a small fish in a big pond. You?
So you can end up like with that potential too. That's insightful. As for me, I think I would just say the same. Because being a big fish in a small pond sounds like a bully.
Exactly.
Sounds like a bully. Like you're the big fish, the pond is small, so you just maybe assuming there are other fish there, and they're smaller. So you're just using those, or you're bullying them over that small resource. And then being a small fish in a big pond, mostly apart from being exposed to that opportunity to grow, the big opportunity to grow, the big opportunity to learn everywhere, you also get, I would assume in a big pond there will be sizable predators, like the dangers that are there. Those would force you to learn. And then so putting it into like the human context. Imagine having like let's put it in business context. So imagine having maybe 90% of a very small company, and then having 2% of a very big company, the difference can be big. But
Mhm.
if you have 2% of a very big company, you have a very big potential to grow.
Exactly.
Yes. Apart
Yeah.
from having a big share, you also
Mhm.
have a very big potential to grow. You
Yeah.
have a culture that is well set up.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small fish, big pond is a good one.
Yeah.
And then you can also I like the way you said, going to another bigger pond that you are also the small fish once you've grown here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so they say new level. There's this thing I had somebody says new level, new devil. So you get new challenges and new levels.
Mhm.
Yes.
Amazing. And also you can look at it in terms of being the smartest person in a room or
Yes.
being the dumbest person in a room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll always prefer being the dumbest person in a room. Like just to be in that room that you're always learning.
Yes.
Yeah, but when you're the smartest,
Yes.
it's time to move to another room. So when you are enjoying being the smartest person in the room,
Yes.
trust me, you're not, and also you're not growing one, and also the chances of you now losing the knowledge. See, now you're the smartest person, so meaning you're surrounded by people who are less smarter than you,
Yes.
so they will be dragging you, so you won't be growing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is another reason why I'll prefer being the smallest fish in
Yes.
a big pond.
Big pond.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, also I prepared lemonade for you.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get
Thank you so much.
let me get food. Yeah. Yeah. So it is, you can just add sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, nearly. I wasn't sure kama you take sugar,
Okay.
so it is. You just tell me how it tastes.
I'll test it first.
Yeah.
Then come inahitaji.
So without sugar it's sour. With a little sugar is sweeter. I think you can add.
You can go with it.
You'll go with it.
Yeah. It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think I will go with it too.
Yeah, it's really good for me this way.
Alright.
Yeah.
Karibu.
Asante.
Yeah. So the next question is, how can we confront our shadow selves and integrate them into our lives?
How can we confront our shadow self and integrate it into our life? Integrate. Okay. That's interesting. So, first of all, we try to understand shadow self. What is the shadow self? So I think I would define my shadow self as the guy, as another me that made the opposite choice of every good choice that I've ever made. Yes. To let's go like like it's like you, but the bad side of you, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I think,
And also it's part that you don't want to face in denial.
yes,
The
you're
bad
in,
part of you that you're in denial of.
yes, that you're in denial of, and but you have to bring them. You have to bring it or integrate it into your life. I'll tell you a very good story
Oh, interesting.
from high school. Yeah, from high school, I had this tutor, this teacher. She was my teacher of English. Her name is Madame Dorothy. Yeah, and she was very insightful. She was like a mother to us, actually. And for me, in high school, I was a tiny kid. I was a small kid, like short and skinny.
Okay.
Yes, and most of the time, right from primary school, we went to a private school, and it was a very strict private school. So there, everything
In Nairobi or
in Tanzania.
Transoia.
Yes. So everything was about discipline. Discipline was everything that was hammered into us. Right? You're supposed to listen. You're supposed to be obedient. Do everything. So I went to that attitude to high school. Remember, this is my first time in boarding school. Now, if we had, you just had to be like, according to me, I was going to be soft and very obedient to everything in our school. That is St. Joseph's Boys High School. in that era, that period, that is 2011, I was in Form 1. The prefects were allowed to beat people.
Oh,
They were allowed to be disciplined by a
a
prefect.
prefect.
Yeah. Over time, it was removed.
Oh, okay.
So because people used to develop grudges with prefects, things like this. But in the beginning,
Yeah.
so that even it put me so much into that level. Yeah, you have to obey everything, including your prefect, your age mate, and things like those. So it puts you in a certain position with authority. Oh, but now I was in Form 3, Form 4. Yeah, I was in Form 4. And this Madam Dorothy, one time, she was, I think, on duty. And I don't even remember the context that put us there, but she was just talking to me. Like, I was her son. And she said, you know, one thing, you, you, I'm actually paraphrasing.
Yes.
I don't remember the exact words, but I remember the lesson. So she was like, you're like a rabbit. Just anything out here can eat you. But inside of you is something very strong, and you should bring it out. Uh, Now she gave me an example. Kaniambia, ukiwa na prefect wa form 1 anaweza kuambia upige magoti na wewe ulikuwa unaenda low. You are a form 4. You know that you cannot study well when you are pressed. Get out, enda kwa low. Na prefect wa form 1 akikwambia piga magoti because you are outside, you're not supposed to be outside. You're supposed to stand up, explain to him why umetoka nje, that you broke that rule. If it is hard, you can both go to the teacher. Just don't let, like, hata kama ni prefect, you should stand for yourself. Yeah. So in a way, in that part of me was there, but I was believing like, I should be obedient. First of all, I should not go against the rule and things like this. Although this does not mean like breaking rule in malicious ways, but it means like there are things that you can do with your shadow self that are like important. So for me, every time Prophet alikuwa ananisimamisha, I was like, now in Form 4, I was starting to be taller. And then there were smaller Form 1s that were prefect. So in Prefect anaweza nisimamisha, and in my head, I've like been push ama slap atoke kwa njia, but I've not done that. So I think that is the shadow self. Okay. And Madam Dorothy taught me how to integrate that shadow self, to pick it out, bring it out. Another, and from that day, it actually worked, and it worked properly on my confidence, self-esteem, and everything. So when that shadow self is like the beast side of you that you should tame, but accept it's there. Yes. And the same analogy, the same concept, I had on YouTube. I follow this guy called Jordan Peterson. Dr. Jordan.
Yes, I know him.
You know him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. And he has this concept where he says, you cannot always be the rabbit. A good man is supposed to be a beast, like you are a monster. And then you tame that monster. Because if you don't have that monster in you, you are just a rabbit. You're not a good person. You're just incompetent and incapable. Yes. But if you are capable of being bad, if I am capable of breaking your bones, but I don't, now I am a good person. But if I can't break your bones because I can't, it does not mean I am good. Yes. Now, bringing up that monster is now living with your shadow self, but in an integrated way. Yes. That's how that is how I interpret that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that is like, to be honest, I don't have any, like, yeah, that closes it. Especially that example, the conversation you had with Dorothy.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, that closes it. Yeah, like, I will use that one also. If you are paying attention, it's okay.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
My one is a rewind.
Yeah. But how is the lemonade?
It's pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You said it's sour. I'm feeling sweet.
Oh, you're okay. I guess it takes time. Me too now. I am loving it now. The first time was sour.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess you're the one to ask the next. Yeah.
Okay. What is the most spontaneous thing you've done lately?
The most spontaneous thing I've done lately.
What is spontaneous?
Oh, spontaneous. It's like without like a random thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say to it is a random thought and then you implemented it.
Okay.
Yeah, that is how I define it. Yeah, it's something close to that.
So something that did not have like a
plan, thoughts.
Plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say a tattoo. I did a tattoo of modern day Campfire is still healing. yeah. Just to be honest, I wasn't intending to put it out there.
That's how committed it is. So you should subscribe right now.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, modern day Campfire has to work. Yeah. So I did a tattoo of modern day Campfire.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the most spontaneous thing I did lately. You?
The most spontaneous thing
Mm-hmm.
I did. It's actually fun to explain.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was working on developing AI agents.
Okay.
In the past few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I've managed to create a few automations.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like agents that can schedule posts, create and schedule posts on Facebook and LinkedIn. I was also working on another one, it's still in progress, one that can blog automatically. Just it can read the news and then like filter from that and come up with a blog post that resonates with you or your website. That's not complete, but it's completely workable. Now, the spontaneous thing that I did with that is I made an agent for myself. So there is this time I was watching Black Panther, fans of Black Panther. You know Grillo. Have you watched?
Yeah, I've watched it.
You know Grillo, the AI.
I know.
Jury.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was like, wait a minute, can I be able to create an AI system that I can talk with? And then found like if I do the designs on paper and all the things that I've done before, I could actually come up with it. And right now, it's at a level where I can chat with it through my Telegram. So it's like another person at the end of the Telegram. So I can tell it, like, check out my schedule, what is in for today. And then check my to-do list. It can check my my calendar. Yeah. It can email, it can schedule appointments, so it can like reschedule appointments also. And then it can actually prioritize my to-do list according to the things I'm doing. So now the thing
this is impressive. This is nothing close to spontaneous, but it's okay. If this is your spontaneous thing, man, you have a cool life. You really have a cool life.
It was not a planned thing.
Yeah.
It was not a pre-thought, but it is something that I realized, wait a minute, if I put this and this together, I can come up with this. Yeah. And probably I might put it out. I might maybe link you with it so that maybe I can be able to actually I can be able to customize it for you. And then because all I need is your Google account. So if I get your Google account, I can be able to integrate your I can be able to integrate your calendar, your to-do list. So it's like a small assistant. If now we go deep into it, we can make it answer calls and call others, maybe via WhatsApp or Telegram. You can be able to do that. It can also, you can now, the Grio part. Remember the
Black Panther.
Yeah, usually used just to talk to it.
Jury was the Nani's sister.
Yes, sister.
But it's funny. Like personally,
yes,
we do watch or read our state of consciousness. Like for you, the fact that you are into that, you are able even to mark the name of the AI of the. My mind wasn't there. Like my mind.
The name is Grio, GRIOT.
Yes.
So now the part that for this rough agent of mine, he'll not be able to like do all those complex holograms, but he can be able to assist me in my real life. So what I am remaining with is just to integrate it with Google Assistant, so that I can say, like, hey there, I might name it Grill. Find a copyright. Yeah. So you can be able to talk to it, to listen, and then tell it to do something. So you can actually save all your contacts, then tell it, I want you to schedule an appointment with Martin, and it will go ahead and ask you if you're available on a certain date that it has checked on my calendar. If not, it will go back and forth with you until it finds a specific date, and then it will be able to come back and tell me, I've done this and this, and this is the link for the Google Meet. If it's a Google Meet for the appointment, it will do that. So the capabilities that are there are a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that is impressive.
So for me, it was just spontaneous because it was like an impulse. I was like, wait a minute, I want this. And then since I have my laptop and everything, I just started right away. Yes.
Yeah, that is impressive. That is spontaneous and very, very impressive. Yeah. Okay, so the next question is, if you had the opportunity to get a message across to a large group of people, but you are limited to one sentence, what will your message be?
I had an opportunity to pass a message across people, and in one sentence. Let's say, take care of your body and mind. Take care of your body and mind. Because right now, we can sit here, or you can even on top of it think of all your belongings. But everything you've thought of that is outside of your body or outside of your mind can be taken from you by someone. It doesn't matter the reason. It can be stolen. It can be, you can sell it. Right? It can be repossessed. But the body and the mind, that is something that will remain with you like forever. It truly belongs to you. Nobody can take it from you. That's also why I love good food, because good food takes care of our body. Yes.
Yeah, that is that is profound. Yeah.
Yes.
For me, it was something I read yesterday. I was reading, and it is something that I interacted with it for the second time.
Okay.
So yesterday I was reading a book that The Richest Man in Babylon. Yeah, and like it was about the secret of being the richest person or just being wealthy. So there was a part he was saying like yeah, the point was like learn to pay yourself first.
Learn to pay yourself
First, yes, yeah. So like that will be the message that I'll pass. Learn to pay yourself first, yeah, because where many people do go wrong, like even after working hard, you might think like yani you will just be paying people. You will go for the rent, you'll go for the clothes, you'll go for many things, and you will forget yourself, and maybe you will just take yourself for granted and be in a cycle that I feel like that is why many people kind of feel miserable, because like we do forget ourselves. We do forget ourselves in many ways. Even when people are going to work out for their body, you'll find it's not even for them. You know, yeah, not everyone do it. It might look like they are doing it for themselves, but they are not doing it for themselves. I will get a good car. It might look like I'm doing it. Not like there are people who get good car for themselves. There are people who get good clothes for themselves. So like yeah, it will be just learn to pay yourself first. And the main reason I'm heavy on that is also like fully based on our relationship we have with ourselves.
Yes.
So the focus is just create a better relationship with yourself. Create a better relationship with yourself. When you do that, you learn how to pay yourself, and when you know how to pay yourself, you will know how you're supposed to be paid, and maybe you'll do that to people too, and we will be having a very, very happier life. Yeah, that will be the message that I'll pass across the world.
That's insightful.
Yeah.
Me hata sijafikiria.
Eh,
Let's check. Rent iko sawa. Na food.
food iko sawa.
Tray ya mayai iko.
Iko.
By the time it has a way of like feeling, and the money is mine. It's a good insight.
Yeah.
Yes. I said like we are also more compelled to look for money for others, for yourself. And so I think your message is also very wow.
Yeah, thank you. Glad you find it insightful also.
Yes, I do find it insightful.
Yeah.
Actually, that you could comment.
You could cover here.
Mental notes. Next time I remember.
Okay.
I said myself first.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
What is the relationship between responsibility and freedom?
And freedom.
Yes.
I would say it is a relative relationship. Yeah, because with freedom comes responsibility, and with the responsibilities comes freedom. So, like, if I was just to give a good example, like family-wise, and it was something that on my last podcast we kind of touched on it.
Okay.
Though not the question, but it was like it ended up there. So, like, for like the main reason, like, I will just the way our parents are so entitled to, not entitled, they have a lot of power. Like, when a parent has a lot of power in your decision making, when you just look at it, unapata that the people who are taking care of a lot of your responsibility, maybe then they're paying for your school, they're paying for your rent, they're giving you money, they're buying you clothes. When they're doing all that, you have lesser freedom.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, because now you don't take care of your responsibilities, someone takes away your freedom. But now when you take full responsibility of your life, now it comes with freedom. So this is when now you've gotten your work.
Yes.
Yeah, now you get to pay for your bills.
Yes.
You get to take care of your everything.
Yeah,
when you take full responsibility, now that is why when you find yourself like you are very conflicted with maybe the way your parents are making decision to yourself, they are entitled to it because they are the people who are taking care of your responsibilities. At the moment you cut down that responsibility, you notice how free you are. At the moment you take that responsibility into your hand, and it implies also with now after that, maybe when as an individual I was given the responsibility to take care of my life, like with that, yani tu, like when I was ile umeachiliwa, like freedom came, and that freedom came with a lot of responsibilities.
Yes, and then now you realize that cutting is what I wonder if you that name. Because those are the things like in the house you did not consider. I have to buy
exactly
a curtain, I have to buy a mattress. I have to clean the whole house myself.
Yourself, you have to be cooking like 3 meals.
Yes, cooking. And no, not cooking. You have to buy.
To buy, yeah. Yeah. Gas ikishaga inakuanga refilled,
Yes.
Yeah, so with that freedom, those are the responsibilities it comes with. Yeah. And also, like, in terms of leadership, the more, like, even if you are to you told me about you being also a principal.
Yes.
Yeah, like with where you are going, like we can talk about freedom in terms of maybe like there is an aspect of like your life got better, it got better in terms of like even the financially finance, and even the power, freedom, like you became in charge, where you're in charge, you just get to delegate roles. So kuna certain freedom that you exercise, but there was more responsibility with that. So like when I see my principal in high school, when I will see my principal, he will come with the car, atoke aende. To you, atafanana ni kama someone who is very free. But when we talk of responsibility, he has a lot of responsibility than you have.
And also the stakes are a little bit higher.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because even those roles that you've delegated, they are tied to you.
Exactly.
If someone does something and it turns out extremely wrong, the principal that's it's your responsibility now.
Yeah.
Yes. It's your responsibility even in terms of that delegation to know the right task to give to the right person at the right time, and knowing that you're giving someone something that they can be able to do. Yes. So also, that part of responsibility with relation to freedom is actually very true. Yeah.
Okay. Your approach
on my side, I think you've even spoken my mind on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but the relationship between freedom and responsibility, I think I would say to be able to cover responsibility, or to be able to be, I'll talk about being free in a different way. So let's say
I just want to challenge you. Yes. This one, try with sugar. Just add us. Even the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try. So as for me, I'm talking about like the freedom to grow. I think also freedom and responsibility are very much related in such a way. The more you take on responsibility, the more you get, the more you give your spirit more freedom to grow.
That is true.
The more you take up on other responsibilities. For example, I really have children.
Okay. Your children or?
Yeah, I don't have one yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, but looking forward to being a dad.
Okay.
And I'm going to be a good dad. But that comes also with the responsibility, the financial responsibility, moral responsibility, all those responsibilities that comes with being a parent. But also, you see, if we put it literally, like now you have now you have majukumu, but also it challenges you to grow. Okay, you will not oversleep knowing your child does not have food.
That is true.
You will not. It will challenge you to think the way you've not thought before. Okay, let's say you have a child on the way. It prompts you to think about tomorrow, about next year. It prompts you to think about when they will go to school, their school fees. How will you be healthy? How will you behave around them? Yeah. So going to that literal meaning, like responsibility, I think you get that freedom to explore the parts of you that you did not get. You get to be more the way they say, like for example, children, they don't copy what you say, or they don't do what you say, they copy what you do. And you start changing how you act so that you teach them how to act.
Yeah, true.
And that is also that is for me, that is a part of freedom of growth. Like hakuna ceiling in growth. Now you have a place to like you are now unlimited. Yes. So I think as much as responsibility in a growth now it can be heavier in some ways, it also improves the freedom of these others. Yes.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Okay. It's my turn.
Yes. Wait,
okay. If you are the only person left on earth, what would you do?
Wait, what? I am?
You are the only person left on earth.
Yes.
What will you do?
What would you do? What would I do?
Yeah.
Oh, that is interesting. Okay, if I'm the only person on earth, probably something happens.
Mm.
I would find a way to make more human.
More humans.
Yes.
Okay.
I would do I'm alone, right?
Yeah.
So nobody will charge me for a library or something.
Mhm.
Let me just do like a thought experiment.
Mm,
Like maybe something bad happened, right?
mhm.
But that means things like sources of knowledge would still be something. I would actually look for them, go find a way to probably clone myself, something like that.
Okay.
When morality is not, it's no longer there.
Mhm.
I'd clone myself,
Mhm.
probably try to come up with a female human being to procreate.
Okay.
That is my thinking because
Yeah.
kukaa mwenyewe in this world, you always need people.
Yeah.
So I would really, if now I've proven that I'm the last person away,
Mhm.
find a way to bring back
Mm.
yes.
Wow. This is a disturbing question.
Yes,
It really is
it's
a disturbing question.
and then probably disturbing answer. But
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think we cannot. A person, and where I base on that is again back to Jordan Peterson. There's one of the podcasts where he says, "We are social beings,
Social beings.
and we are so social that if you take the most antisocial people, the psychopaths, the best way to punish them is to isolate them."
Mm, mm.
Yes. So I would not
Yeah.
want that punishment on me. I would want to be safe,
Yeah.
even if it's like uh, that process of cloning or whatever. If I'm in that desperate position, I think I would be able to
Okay.
learn it and implement it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Disturbing question, disturbing answers, as you've said.
Yeah.
So for me, I think I will try to learn and look
Mhm.
in more.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like when I was saying about also having a better relationship with yourself,
Yes.
like not everyone can stay with themselves, even at this world right now. Like yeah, we need a lot of distractions.
Mhm.
So I think like what you've said, it's part of the like it's something that I will consider.
Yes.
If there will be a room for that, I will consider.
Uh-huh.
And also now on my end, also I will just try to learn and like to learn myself,
Mhm.
and also like now start doing things that are just for me. It's now because of rent, of the pressure at a certain age you should be married.
Yeah.
You have a family, you have family members.
Yes.
You're going to be an uncle. You don't want to be that uncle who is always broke. Yeah, you want to be you need to have your better relationship with your niece and nephews also.
Uh-huh.
You need to have to be in a better position here, like yeah, both inward and outward.
Yeah.
So it's something that I will like. That is some of the reason why we do some things today.
Yeah.
How you show up to your friends, how you show up to your girlfriend. Like that is some of the reason. But then I'll be alone. So I feel like most of my decisions will just be for Martin and like for Martin. So I will try and lean more in there and just like start doing things just for Martin. And
Yes.
yeah, I'll just be curious to see where that will end, if I will ever get that satisfaction of being alone, which may won't happen, maybe, or maybe will happen.
Yeah.
But I will be curious to if I start doing things just for Martin,
Yeah.
because kuna certain form of narcissism that come with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will be alone, so I'll have like to learn to show up just for Martin, for Martin, and I just imagine how that life will be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And nobody will judge.
Mhm.
There is actually nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think also the answer gets more interesting
Mhm.
if you start to have variations of the questions. For example, you say, everything else remains as it is, but humans disappear. Or most of the things are destroyed, so like you have to start as a caveman.
Oh,
Those would be different.
yeah, that would be a different approach.
But it's a good thought. Yes.
Yeah.
I guess
it is your turn. It is your turn.
How can we reconcile the desire for independence with the need for connection? The desire for
independence with the need for connection.
Yes.
I feel like it's kind of close to that question that we've addressed.
Yes. Freedom and responsibility.
Like freedom and responsibility also. Yeah. So the desire for independence with the need for connection. How can we reconcile? It's just about creating a balance. I feel like it's, as individuals, it can go back to understanding where you really thrive at. Because for me, like in my personal life, I feel like I'm kind of creating that balance. When we talk about things like independence, like kuna direct financial needs.
Yes.
I would really like, when it's about money, I would really want it to be coming from a comfortable space, like kukuwe na hiyo financial freedom on my end. So like this form of success, thriving in that world, naweza taka kukuwe na a lot of independence on my own.
Okay.
Yeah. Now for connection, now it goes to relationship wise, and and hapo hivyo ndo pia like sema tena, that is where I will really want to thrive in. So creating the balance, I feel like now just trying to come up with a like how whether I'm doing that, I would say, like with this podcasting.
Okay.
I feel like I'm here, like kuna that form of independence, because if you look at it just as a company, iko hapa force, if not when it thrives, it's going to thrive. When it does that, like my life inaweza take care of my financial needs, capital, currency, and many things. So like itani put in a better place, you can be considered as an independent person, Also, the service that I'm creating is also relationship oriented.
Yes.
I believe like without this podcast, hatungekuwa na a very good agenda of us just sitting here and having a conversation. And it's like, after this conversation, it's something that it's going to grow. Absolutely. Bismillah, it's going to grow. So like when I'm looking at it in terms of when I'm looking at the podcast, I feel like satisfy that the connection and also the independence part of it, because kuna a lot of the background things that in terms of decision making, and kulikuwa a lot of independence in that, like the way I want it to come out. So like I don't have a better example than the podcast thing. The way, like I would say too, when I came up with it, that was the idea of
of having the independence.
Reconciling the independence and
it has
connection.
So I think wow, that's deep. So reconcile desire for independence, like the desire to be independent from yourself. Then you still need to connect with others. I think for me on my side, the best way to do that is to find purpose.
Find purpose.
Yes. Like if you find you find what your life's work is to do, or what are you using your life for, and mostly the purpose is usually towards the good for others. So doing the good for others like gives you satisfaction, but it also gives you that it has the aspects of having an income inside of it, and all those economic stuff. But now, independence, we can say you're not depending, let's say, from your parents, but you still need to connect with them. So you can say maybe you can put your purpose in between that and be like, my purpose for my parents is to be able to be helpful to them. And then now you tell yourself, I need to be independent. Now you're having that desire for independence. I need to be independent. I need to go out there, look for opportunities, work on the opportunities that I get, go through all the challenges, but I'll still be going home in a scheduled period, or I'll still be connecting with them on phone, telling them what I do, telling them my challenges, and also telling them that I need their support. Okay, so like for me, my mom and dad, they do support me a lot. Sometimes I can even call. I can call my dad. Maybe there is this and this thing I'm doing. Can you test it for me? Though I'm feeling very bad because I'm imetokea venye sijataka. And my dad, he's very good at doing that. Like he'll tell you, okay, umefikiria vizuri, but sasa hii utafanya aje, itatumika aje without this feature. So most he helps me out, and that is the connection. That even though I might have left home like kukuja kuhustle, I still have that connection, and that reconciliation of like connection still go back to you still communicate and then have that connection, and then also know that let them know or let other people know. It might not be parents, it might be you seek independence from friends, but you still have to keep them within the loop. Like you tell them, hey, I am doing this and this. You like to see it. Yeah. So you still connect with them, but now you communicate to them that you need to get that field where you can explore your potential. Yeah, where you can freely maybe you can freely fail, come back up.
Yeah, yeah, and like the after what you've said,
yes,
I feel like now, like even I've gotten the words for it. So if I was just to conclude,
yes,
I would say, how
can you reconcile the desire for independence?
and so I'll say living a passion and purpose-oriented life.
Yes.
So like for the passion satisfies the independence part.
Yes.
So you as an individual just going for what your heart feels right with.
Yes.
So that satisfies the passion part.
Yes.
So for the purpose, now it's you serving your yani you now serving others with your passion.
Yes.
Now that comes the purpose part. So like independence, you following your heart, the passion. Now reconciling it with connection with others is now serving others with your passion, which is living a purpose-oriented life.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like that sums it up. Yeah. Oh, amazing. I'm loving this. I'm really loving this. It's time. Oh, the last question now.
Yes.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
Strengths and weaknesses. Okay. My strength and weakness. I think strengths and my strengths and weaknesses. Ironically the same thing.
Now the opposite of okay.
Yes,
Okay.
the opposite of the same thing.
Okay.
My strength is imagination.
Yes.
I kind of feel like that is my strong point. I can imagine things very vividly, and I think that has been a good thing that has helped me in innovation, in software development, in artwork, and actually, imagination helps us in almost everything. Even if you are, let's say you are a farmer, the first time you're buying land, in the evening you stand like looking at the sunset of your farm, and you start imagining, put like a dairy pale, garden ya mboga itakuwa huku, utajenga hapa. It's imagination. Yes, and then the more vivid that is, I think, the better or the easier things come to your life. Yeah. So when you working with the software or something,
Mhm.
probably it's yours or for the client,
Mhm.
you are imagining something. And being able to hold that imagination until it comes into reality is a strength.
Mhm.
And then the weakness now is being able to having negative thoughts about some things.
Mhm.
Um, you remember, let's say you are starting something, maybe you're starting a business or
Mhm.
something, and no, let's say now you're trying to focus on something, and imaginations about other variations of that thing comes, and it comes as a distraction. Imagination can be a distraction as well.
Mhm.
So as for me, I'm also working on how do I focus best uh, in this weakness, because I can be. It's also something about uh, though I would mention another weakness, but negative imagination, though something that I'm working on, I'm seeing growth. It's still a significant weakness, and I know it's not only me. You know, like before you start a business, let's say for example you want to start a business, you will start by looking at the negative side, but you should also imagine the positive side, and you should also give room for things that you don't know will ever happen,
Mhm.
the good things, and you'll see like that part of the strength will be good. And if you live for the negative imaginations, they'll also win. Yeah. I guess another weakness also is part of my strength is having diverse skills. So like
Mhm.
I can do graphic design, I can draw. I think the
Mhm.
thing I've not tried is singing.
See, you should.
I've not,
You
I've
know how to
not
play
tried
a
that
guitar?
one, but I'd try music someday.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess I can write poems.
Or you can write
I
poem.
can write good alliteration.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh, I, I can code.
Mhm.
What else can I do? I can
You can have a
farm
conversation.
really well.
You can farm
Yes, I can have a
a
conversation.
good conversation.
I can cook.
You can cook. Yeah.
Yes, I
Uh-huh.
can cook.
Mhm.
So those skills, they I think to me they come as a strength
Mhm.
because I can find maybe a client, for example, who sometimes there is like one of my clients I do almost everything for them. So
Mhm.
you find they need let's say developer, so I developed a website for
For
them.
them. Mhm.
So then I did an automation for their system.
Mhm.
And then I came out, I could also design, print, and then brand, so I branded their office.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
I also do their social media, so
Uh-huh.
like I design the graphics for their social media. I run their ads,
Mhm.
and then I also like do their copywriting. So I can do all those things plus the strategies for marketing and everything.
Mhm.
So you find it's like if you're doing good to this person because you're saving a lot for them, and you also can be able to train their staff for them on
Mhm.
their okay, I'm bringing in huu mtu wa marketing but si kama wewe, mimi nilikuwa nataka mtu kama wewe. Then you're like no, it's okay, but huu mtu ako na strengths zake, so we can amplify on that and train them on whatever they can grasp.
Mhm.
Then that ina spread hivyo polepole, and me saying like the company grow really feels good. Yes.
Yeah.
So that is the strength. Be being able to have multiple skills or learn different things, it works well in
Mhm.
terms of innovation. Because you see, innovation is not about like just inventing something. Innovation is not invention. Innovation is taking, for example, this cup
An
and then
invention.
seeing something somewhere that
Mhm.
inspired you, and
Mhm.
then you say, "Oh, I saw this thing somewhere 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and I can apply it here, and then
Mhm.
it becomes a new thing. But it's a new, more functional thing." So that's innovation. Innovation
Mhm.
is not inventing things;
Mhm.
it's about putting things together
Mhm.
and connecting things to make more useful things.
Things. Mhm.
Yes. So having that diverse skill set helps you. There are so many things that I've done in software development that I learned from art.
From art?
Yes, including things like maybe effects of color, how different colors mix it, how different colors have like effects on a human or on a person, right? Yeah, you have like colors and moods. How do they relate with each other? And then you have the marketing part of art. How would you? It was like, art is one of the most difficult things to market. But then you come to this other industry and you find applying those skills in marketing is very helpful. So you find if you practice many different things, you get the advantage of getting just one tiny thing from here and it works here extremely well. You get one tiny thing from here, it works in another place very well. You get, for example, in farming. In farming, you have to learn resilience. Like you have, ikifika, let's say any season you're harvesting, you have to harvest before the rains come, and you have to like harvest like you beat yourself almost to death because like what wanafanya kwa farm they can attest to that. Like you have to work really hard. It demands physical and mental resilience, right? Then unafika kwa kukod and then nakuta iko na deadline ya 48 hours. I can work overnight, that's easy. See, iko physically demanding kama farm, but the farm part was the training. Then nakuta, you apply this one here and you're able to do things like that impress others and also and then that that being able to connect between the things in different skills, it's a good thing. It's a strength. But it's also a weakness. Having different skill sets is also a weakness. If you go to my social media, you don't know what kind of person this is because and that is not a good thing in terms of marketing. Like I can do marketing for others because I can niche down to them and just express them as they are. If you come to my social media, there is 1 week I really feel artistic. There is this week I really feel tech. This other week I'm really feeling about farming. And now that is a weakness and a challenge that I'm still struggling with. And I hope someday I'll just figure out a way to grow in that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I'm mixed up. To a point, like lately, it's been so hard for me to even advertise for my artwork because I've been into the podcast and the event stuff.
Yes.
To a point, like I don't want to, like it is really a debate. Yeah. So for me, if your strengths and mine, to be honest, they kinda aligned.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I will also consider myself as a very imaginative person, and I always I feel like most of the things I look in here, it was imagination that were materialized. Imagination that were materialized. And for that reason, I would say my another strength is I am a doer. Yeah, like I am a doer. I'm someone who will think of something, and then I'll just look on ways that I can bring it to life.
Yeah.
My weakness on that is I'll give you see something like video editing.
Yeah.
I want it to come out in a certain type of way. So it is normally a conflict for me to give it to someone to be creative with it. Yeah, so that is something that I'm learning to let go. But even I will give it out and they will do a good work, and I'll believe they will do a good work, and I will be receptive to that. But I still feel like I was capable of also doing something good,
Something better.
Yeah, so for that reason, it has been so hard for me to let go. That is what I'm working on. That is my weakness, and it's even when I'm working with my team, sometimes even during the event, there is this micromanaging part of me sometimes that comes out. thank God I sometimes I will see it. Yeah, but that is the weakness part of it, and I'm working on that.
Ah,
Yeah.
good. It's so good to notice that about yourself.
Uh-huh.
And be able to actually work on it. And that is it like perfectionism or something like that?
Yeah, I will say it is perfectionism, and also sometimes not even like I just want to be the person who because when I'm working on it, trust me, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like you see, like for this one, I wanted it to be modern day. This one I could have I could have made it like I wanted it to be messy. You see, it's just off. Earlier I'd use a ruler. You can see the marks. Yeah, it was supposed to be in place, but for some reason something too came into my mind that I wanted it to be messy. So I wouldn't say it in terms of perfection, but I just want like my pure thoughts.
Yeah, you just want like the way you wanted it.
Yeah, the way I just wanted it. Yeah. So for that reason, I might be a pain for some people, but I am working on. I'm learning to let that part go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think also letting it go, very good one.
Yeah.
For me, I think I also had the same issue, but as of now, there is a certain point at which like I have enough pressure that I just have to let other people do. I have to let them learn. I also have pleasure in teaching. So, like for example, there was this point where I had an e-commerce website, and the client had like 2,500 products. He sent me the whole PDF. Akaniambia, "Hi, wewe unajua vile utafanya in 1 week. You're launching. You're launching and you need to have all the products." So what I had to do, now I had to check on my students and what doesn't matter whether you are the best or you are my student. So I had to get them 10 of them. Kafanya kazi. Almost, hey, it was a tough one. But they succeeded in doing it. Then from there now I learned that lesson. Um, whatever I was thinking in my mind, like when it's a mess up, hata kumbe you can do better. And then you believe in someone.
Yeah.
So it helps a lot to you believed in someone. The way you would want someone to believe in you as well.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for that, Collins Kulei. Yeah. It really was a very insightful conversation.
This conversation was fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, glad to hear, and thank you again.
Thank you.
Yeah. And to my dear viewers, also thank you for your never-ending support. You're part of the reason we keep on doing what we're doing. And I know there is someone out there who is asking, where can they find Collins Kulei? Where can they find you?
In terms of physical, social media?
Oh, so maybe to get your work, maybe this is a client.
Okay. So on Facebook, I have a page, collinskulei.digital. I also have a website, collinskulei.digital. Look for collinskulei.digital, you can be able to see my work. And you can also find me, I'm usually active on WhatsApp. So if you go to my website, you can be able to find my contact. I'm more active on Facebook and
Thank you. Goodbye, guys. Cheers.